Welcome to Laugh Out Lore's Realms of Altaroth, episode 3. You may see some new things going on. We are missing Angelica, aka Mia, tonight. Also, you may also see that we are updating our UI. We are kind of testing some stuff out, so there's a couple blank spots. But other than that, we should be good. Also, a quick update. We have a couple new channel points going on that you can use. One of them is give someone inspiration. For 1,000 channel points, you can give someone an inspiration. If you are a follower, that will be a 1d4 inspiration to use on any d20 roll. If you are a subscriber, it bumps it up to a d8. So be sure to give those people inspirations. It's one per person per stream. Also, there's also potion time, which gives a healing potion to the crew whenever it's spent, and that's only used once per session. And then there's also cancel that nat 20, which is new, and it is experimental because we don't always pay attention to chat, but we will start trying. That means you can cancel an enemy's natural 20 against the player.
Okay.
Oh, I was like, it was the other way.
Oh, yeah, I was like, oh, shit.
Nope.
It's like, wow, they're going to fucking hate us.
That may be an option later, but it's going to be even more expensive. So
Makes sense.
Also, we have Crit Your Pants. I do not have those cards. That is an Anthony thing. So Crit Your Pants are not accepted on this, but it will follow through if you want to spend your points to the Thursday or Sunday campaigns. And Draw Your Fates card you can always use for 1,500 channel points and get that going. You may also see that we are trying some new things in our UI. We have a chat board up there. That is for our YouTube people, so they can see what you guys are talking about. Maybe it'll help them want to catch us live. As always, check out our laughoutlower.com website where we have merchandise, and I'm working on some new stuff for that. And yeah, it's been a while since we played D&D, so I'm a little rusty. Not really rusty, but I'm ready to get warmed up with you guys in a tavern on the second floor. Tavern is no longer... Well, the buildings around are kind of like smoking and embering and stuff, but there's no major damage to this tavern, so it's not unstable. But you guys did battle a werewolf that was well above your capability, and you still beat the shit out of him. And you got a present from a very, very thankful goblin, the Nutcracker, with a button he advises you not to press. So, with that,
Big, red, and shiny.
what do you guys want to do?
Press the button.
I mean, my buttons are tingling. like you have a goblin say, I don't know what this button does. Don't press it. You have another goblin. The other goblin's going to press the button.
I'm going to run downstairs and say, press the button.
You don't know that I have it. You weren't there. Shut up.
That's
Oh,
true.
that's true.
You do not know.
Yeah, true. I'm
Yeah.
in the other room.
Only Jason and Serenity and Sam would know currently. Mia would too, but she's not here tonight. So, Serenity, it is in your hands. Are you pushing the button?
No.
Okay.
No.
Deal or
Maybe.
no deal?
No. No, we're not.
I mean, that's up to you.
I kind of want to, but I'm not going to.
It's up to you.
No. No, I'm not.
I tried to roll.
I'm going to save it for like a battle, and I'm going to be like, push the button and throw it like a grenade, and then a life raft is going to pop out and just like sit there in the middle of the fucking battlefield. That's going to be my luck, but I'm not going to press it right now.
We could have Sam investigate it or something.
Oh, yeah.
No, Sam's going to press the fucking button.
Yeah, that's true.
No.
That's very true. I will not investigate it. I will definitely press it if I get my
Like,
hands
yeah,
on it.
I'll investigate it.
Hey, guys, what are you doing? The whore and her son don't want to come with us. So what are we doing now?
Oh yeah, I forgot you had that conversation. Okay. So we're still in the room with the goblin, right?
You are. Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm gonna be like, okay, won't press the button. Sticks it into my bag, looking at the button
Okay.
carefully. Yeah, and we're gonna.
I subtly wink at Cross.
Yeah.
Oh, you
kinda
motherfuckers!
Roll perception to see if you see the wink, Serenity.
Is it my passive perception, or do I have to actually roll?
You are putting it away, so it would be passive.
Okay, so I don't have to roll.
Nope.
Oh, so my
what's your passive?
16.
16. Okay. That's actually pretty good, guys. She probably noticed the wink, but that's pretty much it.
It's overly obvious. It's like,
Like,
It's like that. It's that giant open mouth like grin,
yes, 100%.
like Angela, freaking Wandaverse, the Angela wink.
Ooh, I like that reference.
Yep. Awesome. So you are putting it in your pack, Serenity?
Yes.
All right. What do you guys want to do?
So we've cleared out the 3 rooms that are up here, correct?
Yes.
we
Okay.
never figured out where the key went.
No, I have the key.
The key went into the second room, I want to say.
Oh, it unlocked.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
The one with the goblin. Yeah.
So I guess there's no basement, is there? We checked to make sure there was no. Oh.
I don't know.
Oh,
You guys,
so
you guys looked for doors,
Okay.
and then you looked upstairs.
So I want to go see if there's like a trapdoor or something that goes down to a basement.
Okay. So I'm assuming you're going down to the main floor.
Yes.
I'll follow, and yeah, I'll just follow for now.
Cool.
Yeah,
Hey, guys,
I'm gonna slink behind, kind of keep
So-
my eye like on that bag.
So
Okay.
we finally leaving now, going back downstairs.
We're looking for trapdoors.
Ooh, okay. Me like you trapdoors. I go.
All right. So you guys head downstairs, looking around. The werewolf is still down there bleeding. If you're going to look actively for a trapdoor, roll investigation.
Can I look for high proof liquor on the alcohol shelves?
I got an 18. I'm not 18-8.
Oh. I was like, oh, Sam
Whoever's
already
looking
found
for
it.
alcohol, roll a perception check.
I got a 10
Okay.
on my
20?
Okay. And you are looking for what?
The alcohol.
Kibo. Okay. You definitely find alcohol. Well, you find the bottles, and they are all broken. You might be able to find a sliver of, on each one, probably 2 or 3 shots worth of different types of alcohol. But the bottles themselves are broken. You would need to find something to transfer it in.
Okay, I will look for a glass to transfer. Wait, do I have something on me?
You probably have like
No,
a water. You probably have like a water skin, if I had to say.
Just drink the shots on me, bitch. What?
What?
Anybody else hear that?
Hear what?
What?
I was told to just drink the shot. Is there like a shot glass or something? Something told me to drink the shots. And it might be a good thing. Usually, random voices tell you good things. So I'm gonna look for a shot glass and just pour whatever I can into it.
You do find pretty easily, actually. So the shot glasses are definitely more sturdy than bottles. So you're able to find a double shot glass. So it's holds 2 ounces versus 1.
All right. Was I the only one looking for the alcohol?
You
Jason was. Okay. Well,
Unless
then I'm
Jason
go ahead
said
and
it too.
I was
were
looking for-
a trapdoor.
Seeing that,
Yeah.
I mean, I heard somebody looking for alcohol, so I joined.
Yeah. Okay. So it was Jason first. Jason,
Okay.
Yeah.
what did you roll too?
it was less. It was 14.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab 2 of those shot glasses and split them up between me and Jason.
Perfect. Yeah. So you're able to. You don't know. There's no labels on them, so you're not sure exactly what they are. But
Let's go try it.
you pour out. You find 4 bottles with your 20. You find 4 bottles holding about 2 ounces each bottle of random, different colored drinks. There is 2 ounces of a pink liquid, 2 ounces of a purple liquid, 2 ounces of clear, and 2 ounces of a clearish blue.
Purple's my color, so
All right, so I'll give Jason the purple.
Okay.
And so there's pink, clear, and like a bluish one. You said
Mhm.
like a. I'm gonna do a little bit of clear and pink, half and half.
Half and half. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. You guys taking the shots?
Cheers.
cheers.
All right. As you both throw them back, wow. Hard. Words are hard. I need you both to roll constitution checks. Kivo, yours is with disadvantage. You mixed.
12.
Okay. Jason.
7.
Okay. Kivo, it hits hard. Like, real world, you're pretty good about this kind of stuff. But for some reason, this is some hard stuff. And you're not sure if it's because it's mixed. You mix 2 different liquors and you're not really sure what they were. Or if it's just naturally this pungent in this world. But you are definitely feeling it. I need a really quick con save from you. Jason.
Yeah.
You swing back. You said the purple, right?
Yeah.
You swing back the purple, and as soon as it hits your tongue, you start vomiting.
All right, so for a saving throw, I got a 10.
Yeah, unfortunately, it hits your gag reflex, and you just start upchucking as well. Looking at the weird part is the mixes that you did should not create a green color, but it is almost neon green vomit that you're puking up.
Works out perfect.
Exactly.
Homemade
What?
acid spit.
You wasn't supposed to mix it, dumb fuck.
Serenity and Sam. So neither of you find trapdoors with your rolls.
No.
Now that I'm done puking, I assume, I see what they're doing, and I guess I'll look for a trapdoor too.
Roll investigation with disadvantage because you're not feeling the best.
Aww.
Y'all guys, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
So the first one was a nat 20. Then a natural 1.
Oh.
I had a dirty 20 into a 14.
Okay, a 14's not bad. Kivo, you see nothing. Like right now,
obviously.
you have the spots in your vision right now after upchucking so hard. Jason, you were very quick to spit out the drink as it had just touched your tongue, so you're not feeling as bad, but you're still like, however, as you look down and you see your vomit on the floor, you see it start leaking through on one spot, like it's draining somewhere.
I just point there.
So I walk up. I was like, "Hey, Jason, you found it!" And I like smack him on the back. Good job.
Awesome.
I stumble and I try and grab her bag.
Okay. Roll a sleight of hand, and then Serenity, roll a dex check.
Okay.
Because he is going forward, so you definitely would see it.
15.
Okay.
22.
Dex check, not dex save.
Oh, okay. Dex check. Which?
It's the row up top.
Yeah, so you have the little icons at the very top.
Oh,
just click on one
bingo.
of those.
17.
She beats you. So she's able to just swivel her hips away, and the bag just like flies right by you. You're not.
You're supposed to catch me.
And he does. He just goes bop, right onto the floor. You're actually covering, like, you fell into your own puke currently.
Oh.
So
Oh.
No. Well, there might be a change of clothes upstairs. Maybe.
Covered in blood. Yeah.
Well,
I
there
hope
For
was
a
that ain't-
giant.
the
for a giant?
doctors. Oh,
Is he a
well,
giant?
I don't know.
you can sew
A
something together. what?
loincloth, have a t-shirt.
Yeah.
We can make you pasties. You can just like lick
There
them
you
and
go. There you go.
you're good to go, bro.
I hope that trapdoor isn't locked. I'm not touching the lock.
I laugh at him as he falls in his own puke.
I get up. I walk towards the corpse, and I'm assuming there's a table near him, and I just sit and just stare at the wall.
Okay, so by looking at this door, can I tell that it has like a handle or something?
You would need to get closer.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk closer, but actively trying not to step in puke.
Okay. Getting closer, you look down and you don't see any visible handles. You do see previously, whenever you were standing there, it was kind of just flush with the floor, right? But since he basically face planted onto it, it seemed to jar something loose, and now it is slightly raised, but no handles could be found.
Is there enough room in between it that I could shove something in there and lever it up?
You can certainly try.
Okay.
What are you trying to do over there? What are you looking at the floor for?
Well, I think that there's a trapdoor. I need some help getting something in there to open it up. You want to help?
I have a crowbar.
Ooh, you have a crowbar. Ooh, can you
Yeah.
use it?
I don't see why not. Do I just smash it through the hole, or is there a place for me to put the crowbar? I don't see nothing. I see puke right now. So you gotta kind of point it out to me and help me out.
So it's popped up a little bit right here. I'm not touching it. You're gonna have to look.
Oh, right. Okay, I can kind of see where the puke is rolling back now. Okay, I got it. So yeah, I should be able to stick my crowbar right in there and jimmy it up, lift it up. Shouldn't be a
Giggity.
problem.
Roll a dex check for me.
Can I help?
There's no real way to help with this
What
unless
if
you're trying to
we
force
crowbar
it.
from both sides?
If there's another crowbar, yeah.
I have a crowbar.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Then yeah.
beautiful.
So
let me
basically,
help.
either one of you can roll with advantage, or you both roll individual, and we'll average it.
Okay, well, Bo just did a 12,
Yeah.
so an average.
I just rolled a 7.
So that would knock it down. But if I roll with advantage,
He already
it's
rolled.
12. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he already rolled.
So
So
19. So that's
you are able to get it down there, Kivo, and you're able to prop your side up. But for some reason, Sam just keeps missing the hole. He just keeps stabbing, and it just keeps missing.
Do you need to put some hair around it?
Oh, I have a crowbar.
Damn, y'all got crowbars up in here. What the hell?
It's in my backpack.
All right.
I have a thieves tool. I have thieves tool, so that's
Thieves' tools really wouldn't help in this matter because they would
Yeah,
probably
but-
break. But
I'm
a
saying,
crowbar does have the. I guess the crowbar's in Thieves' kit, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Serenity, if you
Hey.
want to take over for Sam, you can. You can just kind of push him away.
Okay, what do you need me to roll?
It would be a dex check as well.
A dex check as well.
At the top.
Big money. 11.
Good day,
with-
guys.
With an 11 and a 12, that's enough to get it in there and wedge it up. You're able to. You actually hear something snap underneath, but you're not really you can't see into it as well. But it is definitely propped open. There's about a 2-inch gap now.
Okay, so now I can look towards Sam and be like, "Hey, Sam, can you wait? What is your character's name, Sam?"
Sam.
Yes, Sam.
It's
is it
Sam for now.
Okay, that's what I thought. Sam, can you help me lift this up? And Jason, can you help on the other side?
Do I have to?
Am I
Yes.
able to throw in a dancing light through that hole?
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's
let's
magic,
throw
so-
in dancing lights through that hole to light up the area because it's obviously dark.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah. So you throw down dancing lights. Are you gonna peer down from where you are to look in with the dancing lights? Or are you gonna swing it open?
Like, I'll go ahead and peer real quick while we got it down there before we swing it open. Something already got popped or whatever, but might as well go ahead and try to take a peek if I'm able to.
Okay.
Since we do have 2 inches.
Perfect. 2 inches is all you need. So go ahead and take
Right.
a look.
Okay, guys.
You want me to use perception or investigation?
You're gonna use a perception for now.
Perception.
Yeah.
Okay. Investigation was pretty good. Perception is 19. I'll take it. It's better than 17.
Yeah, looking down, you definitely see an open area. So you don't have like good angles just because you're looking through this little gap, right? But from what you can see, there are barrels down there, and there's a almost like a step ladder, like it has the laddered platforms heading down to a dirt floor.
Dripping with vomit.
Okay, so
Yeah,
from what I can
the
see,
first
guys,
couple are dripping with vomit.
I can see some stairs and stuff, like little step stool stairs and a bunch of barrels. Can't tell what the barrels necessarily are, but they're barrels.
Well, I'm gonna guess we're in a bar. There's barrels down there. That's probably the
Explosives.
cellar. Alcohol.
Oh.
I mean, technically, it's the
yeah.
same thing.
All right, so y'all want to head on down? I don't see anything else but the barrels and like step stools.
Yeah, let's go poke
All
around.
right, so let's heave
Uh,
and ho. What
Yeah,
up?
I don't want to. I'm gonna stand back a little.
How far back
Okay.
are you standing?
I'm just gonna stand like at the hole. I'm gonna like watch down because I don't want to be in the same area
Noted.
as Kevo and alcohol.
All right.
Well, you're still going to help us open the door.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna be fucking useless, but sure.
All right.
Okay.
Who all is trying to open the door?
Oh.
I think we pretty much have like 2 on each end. I think it's the way we're doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess so.
And if everybody wants to confirm that,
I mean, it's been
I'm still
said.
sitting down.
oh, should I
that's
do an
true.
investigation before we start pulling?
Yes.
Should I do an investigation on the door itself?
Yes.
Because this is the third session, I will allow it. Typically, as soon as you say you're going to open the door, that's what's going to happen.
Oh,
Successful
fuck it.
failure.
Let's go for it. Let's do it. Just do it. Just do
Yeah,
it.
fuck the investigation.
Yeah, that's a 6 anyways. So yeah, I mean
Yeah.
everything looks good, man. Good
Yeah.
to open.
Just lift.
Yeah.
Lift with your knees.
And honestly, you don't even need a roll to lift. It's already been whatever was holding it shut has already been snapped. That's kind of what you guys heard. So you guys spring it up, and looking down, you just see a path down to the dirt floor.
I push Sam in a hole.
Make a make a strength check.
Oh shit! Wait, him or me?
Strength check for me is a 10.
See, that's probably enough, really. What race are you again, Kivo?
I am a dark elf.
Yeah, it's plenty. So you push the poor little goblin down the stairs. Sam, I do need a dexterity save from you.
Dex save. Let's see.
Still make me heal him.
A 14.
You're actually so he pushes you down and you feel yourself go forward and you put your hands out instinctively. Just thinking back, like you watch TV back in your home world, right? And you've seen like the Olympics, and you've seen people like always put their hand down when they're falling forward and trying to do back flips or front flips and shit. So you go for it, and you do make it the first couple stairs, like just head over, like hands over feet, and then you start stumbling. Luckily, you don't take any damage, but you do end up flat on your back.
I will remember that.
Well, you tried to make me go in the tavern first last time. Just stare at the lights.
Actually, gentlemen, both of y'all tried to make me go into the tavern first. And
Yeah,
I did.
Because you're less likely to be attacked as a female going into a bar. Well, actually, you will be attacked by
Really?
eyes
We're
and
playing
words.
this game. We're playing this game.
I mean, have you distracted all the guys going, hey, girl, let me buy you a drink. Come on now.
It was a fucking werewolf. Shove off.
And you were Little Red Riding Hood, okay?
Well, no. So there was actual stairs going down into it.
They're more like platform laddered.
So there was ladder, like a way down, and you just randomly shoved somebody down the fucking hole.
He didn't want to go down the hole.
Yeah.
So I made the goblin go down the hole.
Okay, so I go down the hole and I help him up.
Awesome.
Fucking
I
asshole.
go down too. Be
right.
like, good job.
And then Jason, what are you doing?
I'm just still staring at the wall.
Awesome. Well, those that went down, I need you to roll. Oh wow, my brain just farted. I need you to roll initiative. As
There's
you look
alcohol down
around,
here.
You
see a
fucking
swarm
asshole.
of rats.
Oh! I got a 23, natural 20.
Ooh, nice.
14.
Jason, I'll go ahead and have you roll yours, just so we're in the right order.
10.
30-20, it looks like.
All right.
Ooh.
Kraz, as you kind of sit up, thanks to Serenity, you see this massive swarm of rats coming at you guys. Currently, they're about 5 feet from you. They're coming out from the barrels, from behind the barrels, and there's looking around. Just look like there's just barrels lined against this one wall. On other walls, there's just a couple crates. Where the ladder itself was, there was nothing behind it. It's just like more just empty storage space. But the swarms of rats are coming out from the barrels, and it is technically one enemy. It's just a swarm.
Okay, so it's just one enemy. Okay, so it's not like there's 5 rats. It's just one enemy
Right.
kind of. Okay. Yeah, I'll just use my. I'll just use my acid splash.
All right.
It's a dexterity 14 save.
They do not save.
And it's a 6.
All right. 6 damage. Yeah, so you splash some acid on, and many of the rats just start falling over and sizzling, but they're just keep on coming.
Okay.
And for my bonus action, I'm going to try to climb back up the ladder.
Okay. It will take half of your total movement to get all the way up.
All right. So, how high is the is it like a 15-foot ladder?
It is, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'll just stay at the top of the ladder.
Okay. They do get an opportunity of attack since they're 5 feet from you. So they are going to try to bite you. And they miss. You're able to just scramble up really quickly, and they are not able to bite you. It is now their turn.
Oh.
Yeah, they rolled really high. They also got a nat 20.
Those dirty rats.
They see Sam running up, so they're going to turn their focus over to probably Serenity, honestly, because she's smaller, supposedly less threatful. We'll see. And they are going to swarm together, and they start climbing on each other, making this makeshift tower. And at the very top, you start seeing one of their heads start glowing, and then then underneath it, theirs start glowing, and this entire spire starts glowing this green, blue, pulsing light. And in your head, you hear, "Stay. I need an intelligence save from you."
Thank you, Kevo.
Oh, you mean the save that I have negative on? The only one that I have negative on? And it was a fucking one.
Oh!
It was a motherfucking one, guys.
So that's
It's a 0 now.
0.
Yeah,
It's a 0.
Awesome.
Oh.
You cannot move or do anything on your turn.
Can I
Bonus
talk?
action.
Can I talk?
You can talk, but
I
you
can
cannot.
talk.
You
Okay.
cannot move.
Okay, deal.
Bonus action. They're going to all light up. The entire swarm starts lighting up, and just the entire basement area is just flooded with bright blue light.
Oh.
Jason, it is your turn.
Green. I can be blue. I can be swarm of fucking rats.
Do I notice anything? Because I'm
You
just
would see this bright ass
daydreaming.
light, like even where you are, it would be very bright light coming up out of this hole.
okay. You guys good?
No.
No! There's some weird ass fucking rats down there.
Walk into the light.
I huff and get up and start walking towards the hole.
Okay, getting up does cost half your movement.
Okay.
Um,
Even from my chair?
yes, from a sit to a stand in battle is half movement.
Okay.
So how you have 30 feet, so 15 feet. You can make it down the ladder.
No, I'll stay at the top.
Okay.
I assume they're right there at the bottom of the stairs anyways.
So
No?
They're not.
that you guys are. So Serenity and Kivo's at the bottom, but they are 5 feet from that. So
Oh, okay.
from the hole, you can't see them. You just see this bright ass light coming out at you, like spotlight, oh, kind of moment.
Okay.
Can I?
How
can I say
far?
some-
Not
Go
until
ahead.
your turn.
Can I
Oh.
say something to him, or I have to wait? I have to wait. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
How far do I have to go down to see them?
Pretty far. Like you would have to be at the bottom because you can't just stop mid ladder, just because the way the dynamics work.
Well, seeing no danger yet, other than a blue ass fucking light, I'll go down.
Okay.
And do I see everything?
You do. You see everything.
Everything.
Okay. Can I grab Nina and pull her behind me?
You have no more movement left, so no.
Well, fine. Then I'll just swing at the damn rats with booming blade.
All right. Roll to hit.
That's a 6. Yeah,
Does not hit.
hit all of them. Don't you lie.
Yeah, so you go to swing, and they just part just briefly as you swing down, and they just gather back together after you miss. Them rat bastards.
Mm.
You dirty, dirty rats.
Do you have a bonus action that you want to use?
I'm not sure. Can I use a cantrip or anything for my bonus
If
action?
it says 1 BA, BA does not stand for badass, even though it'd be cool. It's for bonus action. So if it says time 1 BA, then yes, you could.
Okay, because I have like Sacred Flame bonus cantrip, but I don't think that's what you're talking about.
No, it's not.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Kivo, you're up.
Yo, Splinter, do you speak?
No response. You hear all kinds of chittering, but no response. Also, keynote: Serenity is the only one that heard stay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Do I have any crackers or cheese?
Or peanut butter.
Or soda pop.
Soda pop.
They explode. They can't burp.
I thought that was birds.
That's rats too.
Yes, rats too.
Okay. So, roughly how tall are they standing now as their monument of rats?
After they did their spell, they just all flowed back down.
Oh, okay.
I failed to mention that. That's my fault.
Let's see. So they fell all back down. So my attacks are, for the most part, not going to be that great because they're all piercing, no swinging.
Well, to be fair, this is all just still technically one enemy. So, like, you just have to think of it as, like, a group mentality, right?
Okay.
So if you pierce, it's still going to kill some.
It's group HP or
Right.
whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, no, why not? I'm going to head, since I have dual wield daggers, I'm going to head and attack with both daggers.
Sweet. Roll to hit.
16 on the first dagger
Hits.
and 16 on the second.
Both hit. Roll damage.
All right. 5 plus 7 for a total of 12.
All right. Halved because they are resistant.
So 6.
So as you go and you start stabbing at these rats, some of them are able to actually jump away quick enough. You are able to do some damage, but it was not as much damage as you had hoped.
And since they went back down onto the floor as a swarm, with my movement, I am going to get on top of the barrels and stuff like that to be higher up.
You would need to walk through them to do this.
Did I do some acrobatic shit?
Well, yeah, sure. They will get an opportunity of attack because you are
Okay.
moving past them. So
Oh, well, fuck, my acrobatics failed. I did a 6.
as you go and try to jump and do a flip, one of the rat swarm kind of just starts climbing on each other again and just trips you mid-flight, and you start tumbling over, and your back is now against the barrels. Luckily, you're still standing, but it was not a successful jump. They are going to try to bite you as they do this. 21 to hit.
Yep.
Oh!
Okay.
That's some strong ass rats.
They actually rolled really high. So that is 4d6. That's my bad.
Did you say 4d6?
You don't need that many.
So that's damn. So that's 9, 7, 16 points of damage.
I'm down.
See, I figured whenever I saw them glowing that these were not normal rats.
They are not
and
normal rats.
to get the fuck out.
All right. With that, Serenity, you're up. You cannot move, but you can talk. I don't hear you.
Muted.
Okay,
Oh,
so sorry. Okay, so I see Vo jump towards the barrels. Is that
Mhm.
correct? And then get hit, and he's down on the ground.
He is down on the ground now, yes.
Okay. Oh, and I can't do anything, right?
You cannot move.
Okay. Sam, can you see anything where you're perched at?
Nope.
Nope, not really.
He's at the top.
Okay. All right. So he can only see like us then,
Yeah.
correct? Okay. But is he able to see the barrels or anything like that?
Not from
Nope.
standing. If he was laying on the ground and looking like diagonal, he'd be able to. But standing at the top, you're kind of limited to what's below, and that's it.
Okay.
It's all about the
So,
angle.
guys, here's the situation. I heard a voice go off in my head, told me to stay. I can't freaking move now. It's a big issue, but evidently I can still talk. My plan was is that when it became my turn, or when I was able to move, I was going to either throw fire or something at the barrels. I'm guessing that they have liquid in them, and because it's storage unit, to set it on fire. But from what I see is Kevo just passed out on the floor after getting hit. So we need to get him up before that happens. And because I can't move right this second, I'm going to need y'all's help. Can y'all help me?
I can try, but I'm not going to get very far.
I know. Just we'll try
And
to do
I
what
might
we
get
can.
down too, so it might just compound the issue.
Oh, yeah.
I'm helping you.
Thanks. I appreciate it, Sam.
This would be a very good time for someone to redeem the potion channel points.
Jason, can you heal?
A little. I'm level 1. A little.
Okay. Okay. Well, I am not hurt or anything right this second. So, big goal is to try to get Kevo up the stairs as soon as we can. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think that there's any liquid in those barrels left. Like, I think the rats drank it all. Honestly,
Do you want me to stay here and heal him from here? Oh wait.
Are
Let me
you
see.
able to do that, or is it a touch?
It's a fuck. Where the fuck is it?
Button.
There. Healing. Reset. I can heal within 60 feet of me.
Then
Oh.
yeah, you could heal him.
Yeah. Okay. So that is goal, and then for us to see if there's anything in those damn barrels and light it on fire.
Okay, so you want me to stay here, heal him, and okay.
I maybe heal him, and then
I could try and move you again or something, but
maybe heal him and try to get back up the steps.
without trying to get you up him a
Right
little.
now, for right now, yes,
Okay.
because we don't want to all be trying to get up the stairs at the same time. Okay, all right, that ends my turn.
All right. It is now.
Wow, that was a that was a lot
Freya's-
to get out in 6 seconds.
It was a lot to get out in 6 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and play Freya for now because you guys need all the help you can get.
She has animal handling or speaking or something like that too.
She casts fireball.
no, we're not high enough level. I thought about that.
So that would be great, but I don't know if she took that as a bard.
She did not.
If we were high enough level, I would have casted fireball.
Doesn't one of y'all have Eldritch Blast though?
It's not fire though. It's mad arcane something.
She is going to, knowing something is going on, she's actually going to do a bardic inspiration on Sam, and she grabs the instrument. Her instrument looks like a, what'd she pick up? A flute, and she plays just a, and Sam, you feel this energy hit you. You get a 1d6 inspiration. It can be
Nice.
used on an ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw. And then she's also going to... She's going to, seeing and hearing everything downstairs and hearing what Serenity just said, she's going to drop to the floor right next to the opening. She's actually not going to go in, but she's going to have direct line of sight to the rats. And she's going to point her finger and say, kill them. And on the next turn, on anybody's next attack, you get advantage on them.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I take that back. She gets advantage, so that's not going to work.
She does have speak with animals as a spell for herself.
She does, but I don't want to spend her actual spell points as being me. And anything that she could do damage-wise would hurt all of you. So I'm going to refrain from that. I'll just leave it as Bardic Inspiration for now.
Whose turn is next?
It is yours, actually, Sam.
Okay, so I'm gonna run back down to the cellar, and I'm going to use my magical tinkering and imbue an object, and I'm going to imbue it with the scent of garlic and throw it like between us and Kevo.
Okay.
Because rats apparently like their sense of smell. Garlic just is like a rat deterrent.
Okay. Noted.
Kind of try to like make a path for us towards Kevo, and I guess that's all I can really like. I can't really. Yeah, there's my action. There's my movement.
Any bonus
Half
actions?
movement.
Bonus action. I mean, I guess I can ready a magical stone. Yeah. Yeah. I'll ready a magical stone, which will be. Wait a minute. Actually, how does this work? 1 to 3 you or someone else can make a range. Oh, I guess I can just wait. I'm kind of confused here. I can't tell if I can actually use the magic stone as a bonus action attack, or if I can just ready it.
Let me log in.
It says attack.
Yeah.
Bonus action attack magic stone. Range is touch.
It is a bonus action, so yeah, you actually you can throw it. Basically, you touch a stone and you throw it and cause the damage. So you have to roll to hit first.
Yeah. And my roll to hit is a 17.
Yeah, definitely hits.
And then my damage is 7.
All right, 7 damage. Sweet. That changes things for them. Good to know. It is now their turn, and you see this. Y'all get this smell of garlic filling the room, except for Kivo. He's dead. Well, passed out, and it's just wafting around. But like, there's no garlic around. So like, Serenity and Jason, you're not really sure what's going on right now, but you just smell a bunch of garlic, and you actually see the rats like separate from this whatever object he threw, and now it's just like a circle. And a hat just happens to be around Kivo, where they do not want to be around his body currently. So they are staying away from him. Damn. Okay. They're just going to try to attack Serenity again. Serenity, you can now move fast for your next attack or whatever. It only lasts for 1 round. But it misses. That's a natural 1. Because it's with disadvantage. Yay.
They all slip at the same time.
Yeah, basically. So they start climbing on each other, and the
Circle pit.
the smell just hits them, and they start like, oh shit,
Swaying.
oh shit, and they just miss you. Yeah, they can't really do anything else. Jason, your turn.
Where was Cross? Like,
Sam is right at the bottom of the steps or ladder. Unless you went back up. I don't think you did though, right?
No.
Okay.
okay, bonus action, healing light on Kevo,
Okay.
which is 2d6 11.
11
Tick.
points of health to you, sir.
Fucking rats.
I'll start moving up the stairs. While I do so, I would like to grab a piece of paper out of my bag.
Okay.
And since it was only 15 feet to get all the way down, I'm assuming it's 15 feet to get up. And when Kevo had all the shots ready to choose or whatever, he left one on the table or whatever, right?
There's
Yes.
still 4 ounces. 2 ounces of clear and 1 ounce clear, 1 ounce pink, and 2 of the
Rounds of blue.
bluish.
Yep.
I'll soak the piece of paper in whichever one looks more flammable. I assume the clear, but
You wouldn't know offhand. You can do a perception check to smell them, see which smells the strongest, maybe.
15.
The clear definitely smells the strongest.
Okay. I soak that, and I yell down to Sam, I got a fire starter up here. Bring one of your magical stones. And yourself.
Are you
It's-
are you lighting it on fire right now?
No, I just
Oh,
it's
okay.
just it's a soaked piece of paper waiting on a rock.
Okay.
And I assume I still can't see anything down the stairs or
Correct.
anything.
Yeah.
Or up too far away or something.
Right.
Unless you did what Mia did.
Right. You could lay on the floor and see them if you wanted to cast a spell or something. You would have to stay on the floor because you used the rest of your movement to do so. But
Can I ready my action to assist Sam to get his rock with my paper and like,
I mean, yeah.
or I guess this is better. Is Sacred Flame a flame, or is it just
it is not.
holy energy?
Yeah, totally.
Well, shit. Is there flames in the torches on the wall, or is it even lit up in the bar room?
Nope.
So even though he used his bonus action first, could he still use his action, or because he used bonus, it cancels out the action?
No, he can definitely still use an action.
Do
Okay.
you have a torch in your
I-
inventory?
Nope.
He may
I have a tinder
I'd
box.
say someone has a tinderbox.
I don't.
Yeah. Well, he has Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast
Which-
is necrotic damage. It's necrotic.
Oh,
energy.
okay. So will not light.
Correct.
Okay.
My rocks are. It just says that it does bludgeoning damage.
Yeah,
So,
but
yeah,
but you have a tinderbox, so
yeah.
Can I tear a piece of string off my shirt or something and make it into like a fuse for the paper so Sam doesn't have to light the whole piece of paper in a sling or something?
Oh,
A string doesn't catch fire; it melts.
Well, if he's talking about putting his sling is leather, so he could like light it in the sling and then
Right.
sling it.
Yeah,
if that's what you're referring
yeah,
to.
the issue of lighting it and like him catching on fire is not going to be an issue.
Okay,
It's
okay.
so instantaneous. Like he has 6 seconds to do it all, right? To do everything he's going to do. It's just super fast.
And this is why I eventually want a gun.
I guess I'm done because I can't think of anything to hold my action for.
If you want,
Other
you-
than-
I guess you could drop the paper and rock, so it would be next to him, so he could just bend down and grab it.
Well, do I have a rock? I guess I might. I don't know.
I mean, you could find something down there, like, or you can just drop the piece of paper and it'll float down by the time it's his turn again.
I'll say it's soaking wet, so it should
Yeah.
drop pretty decently straight quick.
Yeah, as long as
Okay.
as long as it doesn't land on his head or something, we'll find out.
I'll do that and yell.
Like a
Here's
slice of cheese.
Yeah.
I'll do that and yell. Here's the flame starter.
Okay. Cool. All right. With that, Kivo, it's your turn.
Okay.
Kivo,
Now that
As-
I'm up,
as you stand up, you kind of put your hands back to kind of like push yourself off, and behind the barrel you feel a bottle, and you pull it out, and it is a healing potion.
I stick it in my pocket.
All right, it is just a standard
my
healing
backpack or
potion. It's
whatever.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. All right. So, I did I hear him say, "Here is the fire starter"? Was I close enough, or was he loud enough?
Yeah, I would say. I mean, it's pretty close quarters, so.
Okay. So I am going to make my way towards the ladder
Making my way.
to head on out with everybody else. And since there's an opening of the rats, I think I should be good.
Okay. You have a Fates card, however. My room is dark as fuck, and I can't see him. So, Chris, I apologize. I will refund those points. I cannot find the cards right now because I have no light in my room. So, that's my bad. I was not prepared. I wasn't ready.
You
wasn't
are
ready.
not prepared.
Surprised they don't have it digital yet or something.
I have a PDF, but it's really hard to count cards on a PDF. So,
Okay.
So you said 2d4
I have a PDF,
plus-
but oops. My Twitch unmuted for some reason. My bad.
You said 2d4 plus what on those? The healing potion?
2d4 plus 2.
Plus 2, okay.
Yeah.
You can add it to your inventory on D&D Beyond too.
Yeah, I'll do that when I get a chance. So since I don't get the Fates card because you got your lights turned out, I'm going to continue to head towards the ladder and up, since I have a feeling we're about to have a firefight down here, literally. It was a firefight.
All right. You would have to walk through the rats again.
They're not still like open from the garlic smell?
The garlic smell, yes, but that is not like they didn't move to the opposite side of the room. They're just away from your body, and it's not coming from you. So that stone, you were past that when it was thrown, so you don't even know why you have an area around you, right?
Right. So it's not like I could pick it up or anything. Well, shit.
Yeah. No one told you that's what happened, and Sam would be the only one that would know. So.
Yeah, he can't speak right now.
Good news, I found
So-
my Fates card.
Oh, there you go.
Roll a D100
Hey.
for me.
So go ahead and pull one of those. What I need to roll a D100, right?
Yep.
All right. Oop, I need to get back on my page. There we go.
Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Plus 1,000 damage.
Wah!
That would be cool. Nah.
46.
Ooh, okay.
46?
4, 6.
46?
It's a blue. I don't know if you can see blue from here. It is re-roll a skill or attack roll. Your next one.
Nice.
That is a
Okay, so
pretty good-
now that I have a clear understanding of the rat layouts, how far can I move and not without crossing or interfering with the rat formation?
Realistically, not far. You're kind of just stuck between. Like the rats are kind of like a peninsula, right? It's separating you from them. So you would have to
Okay.
cross them to get to the other side.
So, okay, so I got roughly, okay. So, does anybody know why the rats are, like, separated in this area?
Oh, yeah, that's me. It smells like garlic. Rats hate garlic.
What smells like garlic? I know I can smell it, but, like, did somebody fart? Did somebody Italian and just
That
not
rock
put
over
some
there?
deodorant on?
It's that rock over there. I made it smell like garlic.
That rock?
Yeah.
They don't like that rock?
No, they fucking ate it.
Oh. Well, shit. Like, I'm going to head my way towards you, and I'm going to pick that rock up and take it with me and hold it out in front of me.
Note, they can't move until their turn.
Okay.
So you're still walking through them.
Still. Okay. Well, I'm still going to move the rock closer to us
Okay.
to hopefully since you said it's like they have a peninsula between me and them.
Yeah.
When they do move, they're gonna scatter away from
Yep.
us even more. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna pick up the rock with me, and I'm gonna literally drop it like right at the edge of the steps of whatever we are to them.
Okay. Yeah, so if you just drop it like right in the middle of them right now, they would separate enough to where it would make a pathway to the other side.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Do you want to do anything else?
I got 30 feet of movement. Any other? What am I left with? Like 10, 15, 20?
I mean, you. So to get up from being passed out, that's 15 feet. So or that's
Okay.
half. So 15 feet left right now.
Okay. So yeah,
And then you still have your bonus action and your action.
Let's see. Bonus action, unfortunately, is just 2 weapons fighting. I don't want to do any actions. Nope. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get as far as I can out of the hole since it's about to be blowing up. As far as I'm understanding.
You are kind of stuck. You're on the other side of the room, right? And the ladder is on the. You'd have to cross through the rats to get to the ladder. So there's not a lot you can do. You could run through them because they're tiny. So technically you can run through them. They would just get one opportunity of attack against you.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm doing because I got to get to them anyways. Because that's what I'm dropping the rock like right where they are to keep the rats away from us.
And it's with disadvantage because you probably still smell like garlic and they're surrounded. So
Okay.
yeah, they don't hit. That was a 7 total.
Nice.
So yeah, you're able to run straight through and get to the ladder. You have like 5 feet left, but that's pretty much it.
And the ladder's 15 feet, so yeah, I'm not gonna go 5 feet up the ladder and take up space. I'm gonna stay right there with everybody.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna tie a rope around myself real quick if I can, just in case somebody needs to pull me up.
Sounds good. Yeah, that's possible. Do you have rope?
I should. Let me double check. I think I do because I saw my character on his little mantle thing.
Okay, cool.
Yes, I do. I have 50 feet of hempen rope.
All right. Yeah, definitely doable. You tie yourself with a rope. Do a survival check really quick for me. Let's see how tight that knot is.
Kevo, could you just pull the mic butt away a little bit? You're breathing on it.
Yeah, you think you tie it real good.
Oh my.
Yeah, you have no idea that it's not actually good. So keep that in mind. With that, it is Freya's turn again. She's not really able to do anything from her vantage point, so she's just going to be like, good job, guys. Sam, your turn.
My turn. See, I don't want to I don't want to light the paper while everyone's still down there. So, well, actually,
So you can ready an action for when everyone gets up. You shoot it down the hole. So you could go up, right?
yeah.
Ready your action to shoot it down when everyone else is out.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to, I'll go up the hole, and then I will ready an action to, So I'll grab the paper, go up, and then ready an action to fire it down the hole with my sling.
Sweet.
Light it before you sling it.
Well, yeah, but also I don't want to just be standing there with a freaking lit piece of paper in my hand.
But why not?
Yeah, so he's just literally like putting it in the sling, just ready to go.
Yeah, like bonus action, like light it, then sling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's all going to be one kind of smooth movement because it's so
Okay.
quick. So it's not even a bonus action. It's just,
He has a Zippo flint.
yeah. All right. With that, it is now their turn. As the stone gets through, they just whoosh, separate around the stone about 2 or 3 feet.
I love you.
They are going to try. Craws went up the stairs. Knowing how easily they defeated Serenity before, they're probably going to go for her again. And they mount again and aspire, this time on each side, and they actually create like a small arch. And inside this arch starts glowing, and a beam shoots out at you, Serenity. I need a wisdom save from you, please.
First,
Is she
I have a
wise?
First, I have a question. Did you say an intelligent or a wisdom?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Okay. Is this anything to do with charming me?
No.
Oh, she's a half elf. She can't be
No.
magically charmed.
Right. So I don't know if the last one was, but
It was not.
Okay, good deal. Okay, so you said a wisdom.
Mhm.
Big money, big money. What? 22.
Saves. So you feel this muddleness in your head, and for a second, you're not really sure what's going on, and you feel this almost paralyzation come across you, but then you just shake it off. You're like, oh, fuck these rats, and you are not affected by confusion.
Not today, Peter.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, nothing. They got nothing. They can't do shit. They can't move either because there's a fucking stone that smells like garlic in the middle. All right, Jason, you're up.
I love utility characters so much.
Is it me? Is it me?
It is not.
Oh.
It is Jason.
Oh fuck. I'm lagging or something.
No, I don't think
Oh,
so.
there you go.
Okay. I guess already what's the fuck called?
An action?
I'll hold Eldritch Blast if I see the rats coming up.
Okay. That'll work.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. So the trigger is if they get to the ladder, like where you can see them, you'll fire it. Yeah.
Yeah, if I see them like behind my friends, I guess.
Cool. Awesome. Kivo, you're up.
All right. So I am going to now climb up the ladder.
All right. Yeah, 15 feet of movement. Going on up.
To the east side.
Moving on up. Sorry.
Moving on up.
All right. And now that I'm up the stairs, I am going to untie this wonderful knot that's so great and put the rope back up.
Awesome.
'Cause I don't
Yeah.
need it no more.
You go and you just like you pull on the rope and it just falls on. It just falls. You're like,
Damn, I'm good.
yeah, you got this.
And let's see. I probably learning from my mistake with the piercing. I'm going to ready my slings in case I need to for my next turn because they're bludgeoning.
Okay. So you're readying. Are you just grabbing like a rock from your pouch or something?
Yeah, I'm just grabbing rocks to put
Okay.
in each one and just get
Cool.
ready to swing them
All right.
like Madonna at a club.
Yeah, yeah.
No, no,
Serenity.
no.
You're up.
Oh, okay. So, they're parted. They just tried to attack me, correct?
Yes.
And
They Eiffel Towered you.
good. Yeah, thanks for that. And Kevo is trying to come through them, right?
No, he's already.
I'm
up.
upstairs.
Oh, he's upstairs, so
Yeah,
I'm the
you're-
only one that's left down here.
Yes.
Thanks, motherfuckers. Okay, so
Hey, I offered.
no, I know you did. You're wonderful. Okay, so I am going to try to hit before I use my movement to
Okay.
get up the stairs. Yeah.
Perfect.
So I'm going to go at it with an unarmed strike.
Perfect. Go at it.
Okay. And that is going to be an 18.
Hits.
Okay. And then damage is going to be a 6.
Okay. Okay, halved.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to do unarmed again.
Roll to hit.
That is a 11.
11 misses.
Okay. So then with my movement, I'm going to skirt back upstairs.
All right.
Not gonna tell them to keep your name out of their mouth.
Oh, stop.
They are going to try to attack you as you climb up.
Okay.
God damn. Another 7. Nothing. They're just
Okay,
fucking-
so I can do a what's the thing?
Opportunity attack.
If they hit me,
Uncanny dodge.
hold on. I saw
They
it
didn't hit you
specific-
though.
They did not hit you.
Oh, I thought I could. Never mind. I'll look for it and then I'll ask later.
So you make it up to the stairs? Or ladder? That would trigger Sam's sling.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and... Are you just kind of just throwing it down there? 'Cause
I was gonna throw it into the rats.
You can't see the rats from where you are.
Oh, true.
But could he not remember what he
Just
was?
go down the stairs a
There-
little.
There's no angle.
It's the
from where you're
angle. It's
standing.
the angle.
Now, you could lay down and do it, but it would be with disadvantage because you're not used to that kind of thing. But you can still
Yeah,
die.
I'll do it with the disadvantage then, I guess.
Cool. Roll to
So first one is a 12.
12 will hit, regardless.
Second one is a 12.
All right, yeah. So it is your regular magic stone damage, right?
I was using my my sling.
Okay, so it's your sling damage, and then add a D4 for fire.
And
Alright.
you have bardic inspiration, right?
And you do have
Unless
bardic
you used it.
inspiration, but you can't use them on
On damage, you
rolls.
only use it on rolls, on like
Gotcha.
hit rolls and stuff. So the sling damage is 5, and then you said another D4.
Yep.
So 2 fire damage.
All right. They are currently. They're currently aflame, but you don't know how long. Like it's on fire. The paper was, but you don't know for how long. It was just a piece of paper, so we'll see what happens.
Speaking of flame, his acid is that a continuance or is that
No. That's
Uh,
that's Tasha's caustic brew. This is just acid spray.
okay.
It is now your turn again, because that was your
It's
held
my
action.
turn?
Yep,
Everyone's out of the cellar, right?
they are. And the rats are looking real rough. There's only like 2 or 3 left. You've killed all
Oh,
the
there's
rest.
Oh, there's only 2 or 3 rats left.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I'm just gonna throw my magic stone.
Perfect. Roll to hit.
It's 13
13 hits.
and 6.
There's only 1 rat left. Do you have a bonus action?
I can do magic stone again.
Was that a bonus action already? You can't do 2 bonus actions.
No, because I can do magic stone for a rate. Oh wait, no, that is a bonus action. Okay, I'm an idiot. There we go.
You
You
Yeah, I
cast
just-
magic stone and then you throw it with your action.
See what it is? I have magic stone as a cantrip, and
Yeah.
then like I was
So,
okay.
so basically, you turn a stone into a magic stone, and then you throw it as your action. Is the way. I understand
Okay,
it.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, then that's everything I got.
Let me reread that because you may still have an action. Let me double check this real quick. All right. You touch 1 to 3 pebbles, imbue them with magic. You or someone else can make a ranged spell attack with one of these pebbles, throwing it or hurling it with a sling. So yeah, it uses an action to actually throw it.
Okay.
So you could enchant 3 more. But
Yeah, you could have enchanted up to 3,
Oh
but
shit.
you could only throw 1.
Oh well.
All right. Well, with that, it is now their turn. Well, its turn, because there's only one left. And looking around at all of its dead brethren, it's going to try one more time. At probably Sam, seeing that you just burned away most of his friends. And in your head, Sam, you hear, down. I need an intelligence save from you, please.
Do either me or Kevo see it?
Nope. You don't hear or see anything.
That's a
Yeah.
14.
A 14 just saves. Damn it.
I have a +6 on intelligence saves.
Nice. Well, shit. Okay. Yeah, that's all he can do. It was his last ditch effort. Jason, you're up.
Well, I guess I'll fire an Eldritch Blast at it.
All right. Oh, actually, that would have triggered your Eldritch Blast held action before, too. So you actually get to release both.
Okay. And Kevo, I guess no. Okay.
I just got my slings ready. So
Yeah.
Well, the first one's 21.
Yeah.
I'll do the second one just in case. Another 21.
Where the hell were these earlier?
Right? Yeah.
Hey, I was swinging my club earlier and I missed all of them.
All right. I mean, roll damage for both.
Not only are we gonna kill it, we're
8.
gonna overkill it.
All right.
8 for the first,
I mean, yeah, it's dead already, but let's see what happens.
9 for the second.
Yeah, so as you release both hands, it just boom, and the unholy energy just starts crumbling these rat corpses as the energy just needs something to consume, and all that's left is just smears of rat blood on this floor. Yeah, I mean, they're dead.
Coast
They're
clear.
Damn. That hit hard.
I flopped back like with my legs spread open, and I was like, we really gotta get better at like scouting the area before we shove people in holes.
I'd like to make a strength check to push Kevo down the hole.
Do it. Yeah.
Oh, and of course I get a 0.
Well, that
He
makes
missed and
sense
double back down.
because you are still laying down. So it's like you're just like, ugh, oh shit. So I mean that makes sense.
Yeah.
Kevo, you just feel like this hand like gracefully brush your leg. You're like, oh.
Okay, guys. Are we going to search the basement? Are we going to do a long rest? Or are we leaving?
I'm going back down after hearing that they're all dead. But as I go down, I am going to teabag Sam for trying to push me in.
All right, I'll allow it. Roll the teabag. That's a dex
So
check.
what's that, like a performance?
Dex check.
He's
It's definitely
right on-
religion.
He's
I mean,
But
9.
all right. Yeah. I mean, it's a fucking teabag, but you are on the edge, so like you almost fell forward, but you're like, oh, all right, I got this. So you just gracefully teabag and then hop down. You're on the floor. What do you want to do?
Are my lights still up?
Your lights
Check.
are, and as the
Okay.
last rat dies, it just drastically dims down to what you had left.
Okay.
I think they last for an hour, so.
It says duration 1 minute.
Oh, then they're still technically up.
Okay.
Because that was only like 4 rounds.
You know, guys, I don't have much healing left, so if there's a boss down there, you're fucked.
All right. So I'm gonna
Noted.
look for goodies and loots.
Roll an investigation.
Ratzilla comes out and swallows him
7.
whole.
7.
A 7. Yeah, looking around, you're like, oh shit, where'd all these skeletons come from?
My investigation sucks.
I guess we're investigating. I will go down and investigate.
God damn it, guys! At this point, I just want to go up and cuddle with the dead people in the bed.
I mean, that's definitely an option.
I'd like to roll sleight of hand to see if I can pickpocket that nutcracker.
Okay. So Jason, go ahead and roll yours first. Your
Do
investigation.
you know about this?
He was there, yeah.
Everybody but me knows about it because nobody has told me about it yet.
10.
Jason, looking around, you see Kivo very confused. And then you see all the rat skeletons that are kind of just like half dissolved in the blood from their eldritch blasts being overkill. But looking around otherwise, a lot of the barrels did get damaged during this fight. Doesn't seem to be anything in them, but if you wanted to check each individual barrel or crate, you can. But with the 10, that's all you can really see. Sam, roll a sleight of hand.
That is a 16.
Serenity, what is your passive perception?
16.
I need you both to roll a d20. Just flat
Straight
d20.
D20?
Yep.
Rollies. Rollies.
Can we play rock, paper, scissors instead? Because I can beat the shit out of Sam.
Oh, nope. Just go ahead and roll a d20.
Yeah, roll a
Oh.
d20.
Okay. Watch me get a 1. It's a 9.
Oh,
He-
I was hoping for another one.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
So I'm going to be like... I see Sam trying to pickpocket me, obviously, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Okay. So I'm like, do you want this?
I don't know what it is. There's an urge inside of me. I need to press that button.
Okay. But let's talk about this, right? If we press it now and something big goes boom, we're fucked. If you press it in the middle of battle and something big boom goes, somebody else gets fucked. Right?
That is a fair point.
So with that in mind, I'm going to take it out of my bag and I'm going to hand it to you.
Oh my god,
And
yes!
I'm going to say, next time, just fucking ask.
Oh my god, I have the...
What are y'all
So,
talking about up there?
None your fucking business.
Nothing!
You don't hear nothing.
Apparently, I don't ever see nothing. This character,
You don't see nothing either.
This body needs glasses.
But I look at Sam. I was like, try not to get any of the party killed when you press this. Got it?
No promises on Kevo.
I know. But right now, we're all in this together. So we might as well try to make this the best we can, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
All in this together.
Exactly.
Let's see here.
So I handed to him, and I was like, just put it away so he doesn't fucking see it.
Oh yeah, no. I like stashed it in my bag. I'm setting up a custom item with it. Just nutcracker with a big red button.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm gonna have it listed as big red button.
I need a dex check from you as you're stuffing it in the bag. Let's see if you accidentally brush the button.
14.
Oh, you're able to. You're pretty careful with it.
Okay, so the two guys are down there, right? And
Mhm.
they're searching for shit?
Yep.
Okay. So while they're doing this, I'm gonna like yell out down there. I was like, are we taking a short rest or are we trucking along? What's the plan after y'all guys get done?
I need a long rest, or we need to start traveling.
Okay. So I kind of want to travel, but I kind of want to take a long rest.
Same.
There's
I don't need to take a long rest. I'm an elf.
There's a nice bloody bed up top.
Yeah, we have rolls though in the bag. We could probably crash somewhere else. I don't know how I feel about staying where there was a werewolf.
Don't worry, we
Oh, yeah.
cleared everything, right?
Oh yeah. While I'm thinking about it, I'm going to deactivate the 2 magical items I have. So the smell of garlic will dissipate, and that 1 coin that I threw in the room will just stop glowing.
Okay.
I can't see nothing down here, so I'm going back up.
All right.
Okay.
I guess I would check a opened crate with bottles in it if I can find one, and see if any of them are still filled.
All of the crates are closed.
I'll try and open the nearest one.
All right. Do you have a crowbar?
Do I have a crowbar? Do I?
One of y'all didn't have a crowbar.
No, but I have a small knife.
A small knife might work. Go ahead and do a strength check for me.
Oh, goody.
We all know how this goes.
15!
Well,
Oh wow.
Pretty good, actually. Yeah, so you're able to get your knife in there, and you're able to like kind of wiggle it enough to where there's enough space where you can just tear it off. Looking down in this one, roll a d8 for me.
A 2.
All right. With a 2, you find 3 bottles of red liquid. Looking at it, it's very reminiscent of a red wine from Homeworld, but you're not entirely sure.
Okay, I pocket all those,
All right.
and I head upstairs.
Sweet.
okay.
What are we doing, guys?
Let's travel.
Are we in agreement? Or long rest? Because I can't heal very much if I don't long rest, so...
Yeah.
I don't want to stay here.
I say that we leave, see if there's another building that has, like, you know, some kind of structure to it.
Can't
Rest
you long
there.
while we drag them.
We'll just put the werewolf outside. That's fine.
Right.
And we'll sleep here. Since you can't sleep with the werewolf, we'll just
Yeah,
throw him
but
outside.
there's the weird dude and his like there's those weird people upstairs. I don't want to sleep with them. No.
Yes, you do. You act like you wanted to earlier.
Okay,
You
So
kept staring
at
at the
this-
mom.
At this, I'm going to lower my voice and I'm going to be like, guys, we just killed somebody that was going to turn into a werewolf. And I did the best I could. But I don't think we should stay in the motherfucking building. Just
Like
in
I
case.
Like I said, go and see if there's another building with some structure, and rest in that building, and leave as soon as we're done resting.
So follow the Yellow Brick Road.
I think we should try to make it towards the other town.
We still
So
gotta
I-
go find Lord Baltimore.
Yes.
Out of we haven't left the first town.
Oh
Because
yeah.
we keep on getting stuck.
I start walking towards the door. Damn it!
Okay, I follow.
Same.
All
We're
right.
going on an adventure!
As you scream adventurer, you guys walk out to the main road, and you look around, and obviously you can see where you've come from. You're right on the edge of town, so like to your right, you'd be heading back, and most of the town's just in ruins still. And then on your left is the road that you continue forward that those people in the building kind of told you about. So I'm assuming you're going left.
To the left, to the left.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys start walking through. What order are you guys walking in?
God damn it.
I'm in the middle. I am not like.
Well,
My-
since I led the way, I'm probably first.
My advice
was right
is
behind him.
whoever has the highest passive perception or modifier of perception should probably be in front.
Okay, so this is a good idea. So what do we have, guys?
I have a +4 on perception and a 14 passive on perception.
I have
Wait,
a
I just thought of something.
plus
if-
0.
I just thought of something. What if like Jason's walking up front and I'm like riding him on his like shoulders. I'm like sitting on his shoulder.
I'm so glad there was a delay when you say I'm riding him
Yeah.
on his
He
shoulders.
does have some spikes on his shoulder.
I was like, oh,
Hey.
honey.
Not yet. That's future built, but yeah.
Give you a place to be stern. and not move anywhere. Stable.
Oh. Okay, so I have a passive perception of 16, and I have a perception modifier of 6.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
You sound like you're the highest. So it sounds like you'll be pulling up the rear.
No,
the front. She'll
front.
be in the front.
I'm gonna be at the back and watch y'all all get attacked.
yeah.
You'll
Let's see where these dummies go.
You'll see everything.
I'll just be back here filing my nails like, yep, you're doing great. Keep it up.
That sounds like
there goes
negative.
Dumbo again.
That sounds like negative perception. Just filing your nails.
Yeah. No, I'm watching it.
Oh.
I can multitask.
Oh.
All right. So what order are you guys in?
I'll be walking at the front.
Okay.
So with my experience, I'll take up the rear to watch the rear.
Okay.
And then I guess me and just in the middle.
All right. Cool. Yeah. So you guys start walking through.
I highly suggest we do not walk in a straight line. I suggest that we walk either in a diamond or a wedge formation.
I was kind of thinking like 3 across, so like me kind of just a little bit in the front so I can see around, and then Kraz and Jason beside me, and then you behind.
Cross is on my shoulder,
Oh,
apparently.
is he? Okay.
I
I
mean,
mean, if you're going that way, you're gonna need a strength check repeatedly.
oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that.
So I would definitely say point man up front, and then the two in the middle either be linear or offset with me in the rear, continuing to rotate, look behind me.
Okay. That's fine. Whatever, float your boat.
Even with his minus size and my +1
Yes.
size? Okay.
just additional weight. I mean, you can do it.
No, I don't care that much.
Nah.
Just an FYI. So Freya's is a 14 passive.
Okay.
So
So
Oh yeah, so we got hurt too.
maybe Freya's kind of walking with me, but like a step behind.
So yeah, so since we got 5, we got the point man. We got then we're just gonna do staggered from there with me at the very rear.
Why don't we just have the 2 girls up front and then we just do 2 and 3, basically?
Yeah, you can do.
you could put whoever's the most squishy in the middle.
Oh yeah.
Which would be Cross.
I like that idea.
Okay, so
I like
we'll
that
do
idea.
We'll do a box.
Sounds like sandwich.
Okay, so we'll do a box formation with him being an artificer, and he can like make shit and like cantrip rocks and stuff like that. He'll be in the middle, so you got the girls up front, left sectors of fire left and right, and me and you're in the rear, where it's sectors of fire left and right towards the rear. We'll make sure that we cross our lines, eyesights and stuff like that, so we're covering as much as possible. So we'll have Serenity up front to the right with me down right, and then Freya front left with Jason bottom left.
All right, and I bend over and I go hut hut. Go on.
And keeping heads on the swivels, keep
No.
looking.
All right. So you guys
So many
start
jokes.
walking.
5 feet apart from each other. Make sure for
Perfect.
blast radiuses.
Oh, I thought we were going to talk about COVID. I was like, isn't it 6 feet?
Yeah.
It's funny how COVID's bigger than a blast radius on most stuff.
Yeah. All right. With that, you guys are walking towards the town. From your perception right now, you don't see anything. Every once in a great while, you hear like a tinkling of music, but otherwise, it's pretty quiet. You guys travel for a few hours, and right as you start cresting a hill, you see a giant tent in the distance, probably 2-3 miles away, but it's a pretty open valley here, so it's not hard to see super far. About this point, you guys can kind of look around, or you guys can continue on. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna pay attention. Like, what kind of music is it like?
Roll perception.
Oh, it's
Wow.
5. Wow.
You're not really sure.
We see anything up front yet? Because I don't see nothing back here.
I'm looking around.
All right, roll perception.
Roll perception. Okay. That is a 14.
Looking around, it's just a lot of grassy areas, some random shrubs here and there, some with berries, some without. Every once in a while, like, it's not densely forested, but I mean there are trees lingering around. You see some wildlife, rabbits, squirrels, stuff like that. But that seems to be about it right now. Like I said, you can see a tent in the distance, but it's just too far away to see any details.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep walking towards the tent then.
Okay, everybody following?
What's
Yeah.
going on? We're moving again?
Tent in the distance.
Oh, you see a tent? Okay.
Do we not want to find a campsite or anything? Or
Well, I mean, ideally, if we go into this tent, hopefully we'll be able to. Yes? No? We wanna crash before there?
it's like a circus looking tent, ain't it? It's like
Yeah.
ginormous
Too
if we
far
can see
away.
it from 2 miles away.
Yeah, it's definitely being this distance. It's probably a very large tent, but you can't really see much coloration or anything. So you can't really have any details on it. It's too far.
So you think it's a hotel tent?
I don't know. Do you wanna
Potent.
We could take a rest now before we
Could
get
just-
too close to it.
What's the daylight looking like? Is it like evening?
It is nearing sunset. It's not quite there yet. About another hour.
I
yeah,
vote.
so
I vote that we just like take a rest. Before we like. What if we get to the tent and they're hostile too? We're kind of spent at this point.
Okay. So I actually only need 4 hours, so I can take first watch. And then
I think we got to find a campsite first. But
Yeah, we can just make one right here.
right on the road.
Like we can
No.
step right out the road, right into the light grass that he said there was, or she said that she saw. And she only needs 4 hours, so she can take the first watch. I only need 4 hours, so she can wake me up afterwards, and I can take second watch, which will give y'all a total of 8 hours.
It's probably like the people with good perception should stay up, but
Well, Serenity definitely has the best perception of you all. So
maybe you three, Serenity, Kevo, and Angelica, I guess.
Freya.
Freya.
What's her name?
it's Angelica
Oh,
right
Angelica,
now.
yeah.
And that because you guys only need 4 anyways, so like
And I think
I should-
Angelica needs 8.
yeah, she
Yeah.
needs 8.
She's only a half elf.
That's why it'd be best in a sense, because she's up and she sees something. She has the best perception, and she can like wake us up, and it would just take it a chance is that my perception is good enough to make sure that we don't get attacked for y'all's second setup. 4 hours, which gives y'all 8 total, because me and her only need 4.
Okay. How high is your perception, anyways?
Plus 3.
Okay, not too bad then.
Yeah.
All right, well, go with that if you guys want.
Okay, so I think we should step off the road into the thicker part of the trees, not too far from the road, but so that way we can still keep an eye out, but enough that we're covered and make camp real quick.
So we're concealing ourselves, because concealment and cover are 2 different things, by the way.
Yeah. I guess so.
I take first watch.
I take a trance.
All right. So are you guys just kind of camping in the trees, or how are you guys stationing your rest?
I imagine it's like a small clump of trees, and everybody got their own tree, and we didn't light a fire or anything. We're just trying to get some rest at this
Okay.
point.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Yeah,
No
so you
smoke.
guys
We don't want smoke trails.
so Sam, Jason, and Kivo, you're all taking sleeps. Or I'll
I'm taking a
actually
trance.
Yeah, you're in trance. So you can still hear and you still have some perception. You just don't have like full awareness, right?
Correct. Yeah, it's just I'm meditating
That's what I thought.
for 4
Okay.
hours. Yep.
Cool. Yeah. So Serenity, go ahead and roll perception. Kivo, go ahead and roll perception with disadvantage. Since you're in a trance, you can still kind of hear.
I got a 23.
Okay. Cool.
I got an 8 with disadvantage.
Awesome. Kivo, you don't really hear much going on. Serenity, you hear a lot of wildlife. You actually see a few people like walking the trail. One of the people that you do see walking is that kobold and her 2 children. Seems like she had gotten brave enough to move forward. Otherwise, a pretty quiet 4 hours for you. Nothing major. You do and within the 4 hours, the moon and the stars have risen, and looking around, it is absolutely gorgeous out. You can see distant galaxies and you can see the Milky Way kind of, well, what you would equate as the Milky Way kind of just flowing through the sky. You're really not used to this in your world because of light pollution and other obstacles in the way, but it's just a crystal clear sky. So many bright stars going on. The moon is actually 2 of them, and they're so close together, it almost looks like a half Mickey Mouse, where it's a big moon and then a small moon on the corner, but they actually follow each other. They seem to be on the same exact orbit.
Nice.
And then every once in a while, you'll see a shooting star within the 4 hours. It does seem pretty frequent compared to what you've seen before, but it doesn't seem to be anything major. Like you don't hear any screams or anything, so it may be normal for this. But yeah, at the end of the 4 hours, nothing seems to happen.
Okay. So then, end of the 4 hours is upright. So I'm going to wake up Kevo and be like, hey, it's your turn.
All right. I am firstly out of my trance.
You are, and you are completely long rested, Kivo, so go ahead and mark yours.
All right. Oh, wrong button. I hit the wrong button. Okay. So now I am on watch.
All right, roll perception.
Looks like a 4.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty quiet. Looking around, it's like you're just so entranced by the starlight and the moons. Like, you're just staring at the moon. You're like, holy shit, that is a weird shaped moon. Like, you think it's just one entity at this point with that low of a roll. But I mean, to be fair, you've never probably seen, well, you may have, but the night sky here is just so vibrant. It kind of captures your attention for a while. Every once in a while, you do hear like a random like song being drifted around as people are walking by. You don't see the people, but you hear bits and pieces of a song. One of them is basically about a guy fishing and catching a ring in the river. Another is about a salmon of all things. You miss some pieces, but it ends with someone getting a kiss. But other than that, it's actually kind of quiet. Like I said, you're super entranced. If another 4 hours go by, nothing seems to happen around here. Sam and Jason and Serenity, you all wake up to sing-song birds in the morning. The sun is just now rising. It was a nice, temperate night, so none of you all got cold. Just very reminiscent of a fall night in Indiana.
So we all got long rested.
You all get long rested.
Let's pack up all this and let's get moving, guys.
Yep.
So for the road that we were following, does it take us towards the tent that we saw in the distance, or does it kind of lead away?
It does seem to follow along, and you would be passing the tent if you followed along.
Okay. So do we want to go to the tent, or we want to skirt the tent? He said it was in a town, right? Surely the tent's not the town, but the tent's really big, so.
Well, what did you see during your shift? Because I forgot to get a report from you when I took over.
There's 2 moons, lots of shooting stars, lots of wildlife activity. The kobold that we saved, her and her 2 kids actually walked by throughout the night. I saw a couple of other people making their way towards the tent.
Okay.
So I'm assuming it's probably okay for us.
Yeah, I'll say, did you, besides the 2 that we know, did you see anything that made the other people look suspicious or shisty?
Not that I'm aware of. No, nothing
Okay.
that stood out to me.
I heard people in music, but I couldn't actually make anything out for the most part. So I heard songs, something about fishing for a ring and get catfished kiss or something like that. Yeah. So I mean, it sounds like there might be maybe a fair or a festival or a carnival or something. There's music and what seems to be good people. So I say we take a chance.
Okay,
Yeah, let's go.
let's
I'm
head that way
down.
then.
All right. So you all get
See
back
some
on the
clowns.
main road.
Down with the clown.
I'm assuming you're using the same formation as before.
Yes.
All right, cool. So at the pace you're at, just a normal walking pace, it's going to take about another 2.5 hours. As you're getting closer to this tent, you're starting to hear more and more of the music that's kind of coming through. And you're starting to see more features of this gigantic tent, and there are red and white stripes on it. There are flags kind of like streaming down, very reminiscent of a real circus that you guys have been to before. We lost
Sam.
There he is.
Oh, there he is.
Did we come back?
Yeah. No, occasionally my internet goes out whenever something with my USB ports happens.
Right on. Well, glad you're back. You guys see like just a giant circus tent. As you get closer, you actually start like you see, just people kind of coming off the road into this giant area. You start seeing people kind of just skipping along the road, coming from the opposite way that you're walking. So like going towards it from the opposite way. And off in the distance, you can actually see a city. It's not close, but it would probably take another day and a half to get there. But it's close enough to where you can start seeing the outlines and some of the major structures there. And then all of a sudden you get close. You're starting to get closer to this tent, and you hear a woman almost like holding up a megaphone kind of thing, and she's saying, "Come see the wondrous mystical, Come see the wondrous mystic maze and get your fortune told by a real fortune teller. See the strongest man in the world and the bearded lady, and this is a show you must see. You there, you group, wouldn't you love to rest your feet and watch a show? It's only 1 copper apiece."
1 copper. I mean,
Did she say mage or maze?
Maze.
Maze, M-A-Z.
I mean, her name could be her name could be Maze. I don't know.
Is it kind of like court mazes?
I think we just keep walking and look around more.
I'm down to get my fortune told.
I mean, it's only 1 copper. We just got finished like killing a bunch of rats, dealing with mother and her son from 13 Ghosts. The mother's a whore. The son didn't know. Like, we killed a werewolf. I got his shattered teeth in my jar. Like, I don't even know why I got a jar of teeth. I was told to pick him up.
Pay no attention to him. He's a little just kind of tapping my head.
Of course. Yeah, no, we don't judge here. Do you guys want to see the show? Serenity, with your passive perception, you would see a dagger on her thigh. But it seems to be hidden, so you only see an outline of a dagger.
Let me see if we have the funds. 1 moment, please. So I'm going to pull the group back from her far enough to where she can't hear easily.
Okay.
And I'm going to be like, so, first off, I don't know what type of place that we're in, but with what he would just say, anybody should be like judging us for that. Second of all, she has a dagger hidden under her dress.
I'll keep that noted. You know, who knows? It could be in case someone attacks her.
That is true. And it seems that it's pretty normal for most people to be having weapons on them in this place. So, do we want to go in?
I have my insurance policy. I'm down.
Everybody has a weapon.
Okay.
I was just told everybody has a weapon.
I mean,
You have a rapier
Probably.
and daggers. So
so do we want to do this? What do we
Yeah,
want to
sure. Why not?
do? One vote for yes?
Do it.
I'd rather not, but I don't care.
I guess I'm supposed to do it. So I'm in.
I just look at Kevo and I was like, okay. I was like, well,
I got something telling me to do these things, and so far it's worked
I'm
out.
hoping that they have some kind of food because I could go for some breakfast. So let's see if they have popcorn.
Awesome. So you guys start walking through and looking around. They do have different food stands that you can kind of gander around. They do have some popped corn available. Looks like they have assortment of different kind of like grilled vegetables and meats and stuff like that. And it seems like everything is relatively cheap too.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
So I'm going to turn to them and be like, so I'm pretty sure I haven't found any gold, but I'm positive that y'all fuckers have. So we need to get some food in us.
Well, it's only cost a copper, they said, to get in.
Correct.
But I can probably speak to her and get in for free.
You're already
So we don't
in.
have to pay. Oh, we're already in.
Yeah.
So we got in. We got in for free because I didn't give her shit.
No. The
No.
show.
The show is
show-
on copper.
Yeah, the show
Okay.
was, and I was like interested in getting the fortune told.
Okay, so I'm gonna do I guess, just a quick look around just to see what kind of acts or shows. Because you said there's food, there's shows, there's acts, and all that stuff going on.
Go ahead and roll
So what kinda-
perception.
All right. So 14, and I'm specifically looking at the different types of acts or shows
Okay.
that are happening right now.
Yeah, looking around, you specifically see you see some people are walking around on stilts. You see a very brisk view of a bearded woman going into one of the main tents. You see several jugglers, like the typical outside entertainment that you would see at a circus, like just to bring people in to see the show is kind of what you see around. Serenity, were you going to be looking around as well?
Yes, but there are a couple of things that I want to look for.
Yeah.
One, I want to look to see if there's any people being sus.
Okay.
And second of all, I want to look and see what races are the people that are putting on the shows. I want to
Okay.
know if they're all human or if they're a mixture or what.
I mean, like a bearded lady, like if it's a dwarf, big whoop, just go down, you know.
You gonna go down on your dwarf?
No, I'm just saying, like, go. Well, god damn it.
Just remember, bearded ladies have the beard somewhere else.
I'll say if a female dwarf with a beard, like a female dwarf without a beard is a weird thing, actually.
He only got a brief look, and you were not looking, so you have no idea what he saw. Serenity, go ahead and roll perception for me.
Perception. That is a. Did it pop up for y'all? It's
25.
It's a 19 plus 6.
Damn. Serenity, you look around, and because you're being so attentive, you actually see and hear someone screaming. And you look, and you just see a glimpse of a child around your height, actually, start running away from the carnival. And then he just suddenly trips, falls, and disappears. You don't see him get back up. No one else can see this. It's only because you scored so high. You rolled so high. Then all of a sudden, you see where the child was out of the grass pops up a clown and starts walking back towards the carnival.
So guys, so I just saw and heard a kid screaming, come running towards us, trip in the middle of the crowd, and when the crowd parted, the kid got up and was dressed like a clown and walked back towards the tent.
Okay, so point of clarification. He was running away from the carnival, fell in the grass.
Okay.
Up came a clown.
Up came a clown. So not necessarily the kid turned into a clown.
It seems to be much taller than the kid.
Okay, so I'm going to rephrase and be like, and in its place, a clown that was bigger stood up and walked back towards.
Did the clown have a red balloon? Was the kid wearing a yellow raincoat?
I hate you so much right now, just so you know. No, as far as I know.
Okay. Well, one thing I've noticed when we were in tavern and seeing myself glimpsely in the class, it looks like my face resembles a clown a little bit. So we might be able to use that to
More
our
than a little bit.
to where I can act like a worker. I'm a great I know card tricks. I played with cards all the time when we had downtime and stuff like that in the army. So I learned a couple like sleight of hand card tricks, stuff like that. So I can try to be like a clown that does card tricks if we need to be.
It sounds like Kevo wants to join the fair or whatever. Why don't we leave? Because that's creepy as shit.
Oh, believe me, mate.
Yeah,
you
like-
more than look like a clown.
I
are a
need
clown.
you all to roll perception, except for Serenity. We're keeping your 25 because it was really fucking high.
Yay.
6.
You're pretty well aware right now, Serenity. So
I got a 17.
okay,
I got a 21.
nice.
I seem to be in my element, I guess. Look at
Jason,
being
you
dressed like
got a
clown.
6.
Yeah.
Jason, you're enamored by corn on the cob. That's just grilling on an open grill. You're like, holy shit. The rest of you,
So fucking huge.
where she was kind of talking about and kind of like nodding her head to, you see the grass start, like as this clown is walking in, you're actually able to see he's dragging something. And you see a little arm flail just very briefly up in the sky, or up above the grass, and he yanks it again, and it looks like the child ends up getting out of his grasp and stands up, and he pulls out a knife and he starts stabbing the child in the back. And you hear the woman that was just announcing to you, "No, it's too early, you fool!" And that is where we're going to pick up next week. Or next
Like
session.
fucking- This is the fucking Dark Moon Fair bullshit.
Guys, you gotta save him.
With that, we will end tonight's session right there. Good luck. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Be sure to check us out, not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. Tomorrow we are back on schedule with Secrets of Eldruma, so check that out. And then Sunday we should be back on track to finish up the one-shot that has been prolonged a little longer due to dance schedules and stuff for me. So check out so Thursday and Sunday this week, and then next week it'll just be Thursday and Sunday again. Again, always check out our website, laughoutloud.com. Subscribe or check out our Twitch channel and check us out live, 8:30 on Wednesdays, 8 o'clock on Thursdays and Sundays. Check out our podcast where we put all of our shows on there, except for our mental health check-ins, which is only live, strictly live. If you ever want to get into our mental health check-ins, send us a message. You can always email me at admin@laughoutloud.com or get on our Facebook page and send us a message directly, and we'll be sure to hook you up with the Zoom link. Other than that, that's pretty much all I got for you guys tonight. Hopefully you all enjoyed this. Also, we will have the rest of the UI working next time. I did run out of time, but I have some more stuff featured. I have a map being made where it'll follow your guys' path. And yeah, so as always, be kind to each other. Do something nice for someone tomorrow. Love each other, but most importantly, love yourselves. Have a good night, and fuck cancer.
Fuck cancer.
Sir.
Fuck cancer.